More mysteries now. New at 7, a mystery off of our coast has puzzled scientists for months, but now they have some idea what caused huge schools of anchovies to swim right up to La Jolla shores last July.
Well, the reason for it is called the blob. 10 News anchor Robert Santos found out that it could eventually have a big impact on San Diego's weather.
Just off La Jolla shores last July, we witnessed this incredible sight of millions of anchovies, a wall of fish as wide as a football field.
It was so thick you couldn't even see the sand below it.
Then in Oceanside in November, harbor police spotted this pod of about 12 to 15 killer whales just off the coast.
Something pretty spectacular most people don't ever get to see.
One possible explanation for these unusual sightings, an area in the northern Pacific nicknamed the blob by a University of Washington scientist. The blob is a body of water that has been 5 to 6 degrees warmer than normal since the fall of 2013. Since then, another blob has appeared in the Bering Sea, and yet a third blob right off the coast of California down to Baja California. Scientists from the U.S., Canada, and Mexico are here discussing the blob at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography at UC San Diego.
Last summer, part of the reduction in the June gloom was likely due to the state of the upper ocean being warmer than normal.
Scientists believe a strong ridge of high pressure over the west for 2 winters caused that blob. The ridge drove cold storms into the Midwest and East Coast, keeping much of the West sunny and dry and warming up the Pacific.
Does this blob mean that we're going to change back to the warmer condition, which would mean more rainfall? We're still asking that question.
Scientists admit the answer isn't clear, but they do know if the blob persists for a third year, they'll know something unusual is going on. Robert Santos, 10 News.
Wow, and they will be watching it. Scientists spent the day focusing on what the blob is, and tomorrow they'll focus more on the why, trying to determine its cause.